To my book that I started writing, this novel that I'm writing, Lover's Passion Lounge. It's the introduction to it. It's also a poem that I entered in the Stand Review contest as well. So I hope that gets in there and you guys are able to enjoy that if you guys get that book next year. So this one's called Appearance versus Attraction. And it goes like this. Appearance versus attraction. In my heart I have to ask, why does it have to be such voodoo for me to tell the world that I'm attracted to you, to actually be with an amazing someone? What if I felt a sudden deja vu connection? Should that stop me from knowing a sexy, vibrant soul? Why should that stop me from being with you? Just because they don't want to see us together, why does it matter so much? Why do I have to hide my feelings in the streets, unable to hold your hands in the streets without having to flee? The United States is always talking about forward being the key, but all I see is a backwards-ass democracy, telling me I'm sick for expressing my sexuality, a fake appearance they make to impress a select few who discriminate. Because discrimination is discrimination, whether you're talking about someone's race, religion, or sexuality. So stop trying to tell me to disguise my attraction with a fake appearance of how America is supposed to be and how I'm making a frown. It's not even like I'm sleeping around. I'm just looking for love and understand that she's the one God made for me, destiny. Alright, I also entered this one in the contest as well. It's called I Don't Want to Get Shot. It's basically what's going on in the society today. This is the first time I've ever read this, so I hope it comes out pretty good. It's called I Don't Want to Get Shot. When I grow up, I don't want to be a cop. In fear of making wrong choices, crooked or not, I'm afraid of getting shot. I don't want to roam in large crowds because I'm wearing a target on my back. I want to live to see another day. I want to see my nieces grow and play. I want to be able to raise them in a world that's open-minded with hearts pure and clear. I hate to feel this way, but I want to live to see another day. I'm afraid to go to clubs like I used to in fear of dying for my civil rights. I don't want this to be the day I have to run and hide. I can't even go to a peaceful protest without it turning into war. What happened to us, America? One can't be rich or poor. I can't drop my babies off at school without praying each day. It's like I'm dancing with the devil. Satan's temptation was never part of my plan. But I am too close to death everywhere. I am scared to leave my house at night. Oh hell, even in the day. In fear that my nieces will not be able to grow and pay. He had 5 children and so did the cop, yet both parties were shot. All were senseless tragedies. Who wins today? The answer is nobody. Now we are left a nation divided by grief and misery. Violence was never the way. Have we studied nothing in history? Or maybe it's been deleted because it's sure being repeated. I don't want to wake up in a concentration camp over hate. It's time for all of us to have a peaceful debate. I'm in pain for us as a country, oh hell, as a species. I don't want to grow up and be a cop in fear of one day getting shot. We don't win whether we're crooked or not. I'm scared of being in large crowds, being in school, nightclubs, or large cities. I'm scared to leave my house today in fear of losing my life so young and full of promise. Like the people before me, I am light-skinned and biracial in race, and I'm scared of being shot if they found out I wasn't white. Will I end up at the wrong side of a crooked cop? Yes, I'm scared of getting shot. America has gone crazy, and I have 2 babies and 1 on the way. And yeah, they're not mine, but I want to see my nieces grow up happily. I know other families too. That's why all this violence has to stop. That way people can leave their house without fear of being shot. And can I do one more? This one is a little erotic. Can I do that? It's kind of, no? Alright.
YOLO!
Alright.
It's 10:30. I mean, we're good to go.
Live your best life.
Alright, this one's called Immortal. My silk Egyptian goddess, she is the hottest, the only one I promise. My dark, mysterious Pocahontas, with eyes like the ocean Odysseus sailed, continuing his voyage across the sea, trusting in love, cause she completes me. And while he had history, this is her story, and my story as we rise to glory. In this zenith point in time, I feel like I could climb the highest mountain peak. Knowing once I hit the top, she is where I seek. Her fountain of youth is where I want to drink. And like the Trojans, I don't need no man to understand the pleasure I hold at the bottom of my fingertip as I go down and take a sip. I find utopia in her portal. Damn girl, I think I just fell in love with an immortal.